Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Kind Care Seniors, the channel where we talk about real health solutions that actually work for you, not just what Big Pharma wants to sell you. I'm so glad you're here today because what we're about to discuss could honestly change how you move, how you feel, and how confident you are on your feet every single day. If you're over 60 and you've been struggling with weak legs, trouble standing up, or that frustrating feeling like your body just isn't cooperating anymore, stick with me. This one's for you. And hey, before we dive in, drop a comment below and tell me, where are you watching from? How old are you? And what vitamins or supplements are you taking right now? I read every single comment and love hearing your stories. All right, let's get into it. So here's something nobody's telling you, and honestly, it makes me a little angry. You've probably been told that weak legs are just part of getting older, that it's normal to lose your balance, feel wobbly, or have your muscles give out when you're trying to stand up from a chair. But that's not the whole story. The truth? Your legs aren't failing because of age alone. They're failing because your body is starving for 3 specific nutrients, and without them, your muscles can't repair themselves while you sleep. And here's the kicker. These nutrients are cheap, natural, and backed by science. But you'll never see them advertised on TV. Why? Because there's no profit in actually solving your problem. Dr. Emily Carter, a leading geriatric specialist, has been researching this for years, and she says the evidence is clear. Lacking even one of these vitamins can triple your fall risk, slow down muscle repair by more than a third, and make leg cramps 42% more likely. So today, I'm breaking it all down. We're talking about the top 3 vitamins every senior over 60 should be taking before bed, and why timing matters more than you think. Let's start with the first one. It's something you've heard of, but probably aren't taking the right way. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector. Your legs desperately need. Okay, so vitamin B12, you've probably heard about it, right? Maybe your doctor mentioned it once. Maybe you saw it on a bottle at the pharmacy. But here's what most people don't realize. B12 isn't just some generic energy vitamin. It's literally the fuel your nerves need to talk to your muscles. Think of it like this. Your brain is the boss, your legs are the workers, and B12 is the phone line between them. When that phone line gets fuzzy, your legs stop getting clear instructions. That's when you start feeling numb, tingly, or just weak. And after 60, your body has a really hard time pulling B12 out of food. Even if you're eating steak, eggs, or fish every day, your stomach isn't producing enough acid to break it down anymore. According to the National Institutes of Health, over 40% of seniors are walking around with low B12, and most don't even know it. Now, here's where it gets serious. B12 protects something called the myelin sheath. That's like the insulation around your nerves. Without it, signals from your brain get scrambled. That's why people with low B12 often shuffle when they walk, drag their feet, or feel like their legs are asleep all the time. In fact, a major study published in Neurology followed over 25,000 older adults and found that those with low B12 were 60% more likely to fall and almost 3 times more likely to have serious walking problems. That's not just uncomfortable, that's dangerous. But here's the good news. Your body repairs itself at night. While you're sleeping, your nervous system is working overtime to fix damaged nerve tissue and restore communication between your brain and muscles. And if you give your body B12 right before bed, you're feeding it exactly what it needs during that repair window. Now, not all B12 is created equal. You want methylcobalamin, that's the form your body can actually use. And the best way to take it? Sublingual tablets that dissolve under your tongue. That way, it goes straight into your bloodstream and skips your stomach entirely. People who do this report feeling steadier on their feet in as little as 10 to 14 days. And in clinical studies, seniors who couldn't walk for more than 10 minutes unaided were able to regain full mobility after just 6 weeks of consistent B12 supplementation. That's not magic. That's just your body getting what it's been missing. So if your legs feel stiff, weak, or numb, or if you've been waking up with cramps or twitching at night, B12 should be your first step. Vitamin D3, the muscle builder. You're probably missing. All right, next up, vitamin D3. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just for bones? Nope, not even close. Yes, D3 helps your bones absorb calcium. But what most people don't realize is that D3 is critical for building and maintaining muscle, especially in your legs. Here's the thing. After 60, your body's ability to rebuild muscle starts to tank. Even light activity, like walking around the house, can leave you sore the next day. And if your D3 levels are low, that recovery process slows down even more. That's when sarcopenia kicks in. That's the fancy term for age-related muscle loss, and it hits your legs first. Your thighs get smaller, your calves weaken. Getting up from a chair becomes a challenge. And here's the scary part. Over 70% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D3. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that older adults with low D3 who started supplementing before bed saw a 34% drop in falls and a 19% increase in leg strength within just 3 months. Why does bedtime matter? Because D3 activates muscle receptors that are most active when your body releases growth hormone, and that happens during deep sleep. So taking D3 at night means you're giving your muscles exactly what they need right when they need it. But there's more. D3 also fights inflammation in your muscles. You know that deep ache in your calves at night? Or that burning sensation in your thighs? That's often caused by chronic low-level inflammation, and D3 helps calm it down. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Aging showed that seniors deficient in D3 had twice as much nighttime leg pain and much slower muscle recovery. But after 6 weeks of taking D3 before bed, they showed measurable improvements in walking speed, balance, and pain reduction. Now here's where people mess up. They either skip D3 entirely or they take it in the morning. But when you take it at night, it syncs perfectly with your body's natural repair cycle. That's when muscle growth happens, not during the day. And no, sunlight isn't enough. After 60, your skin produces 75% less D3 from the same amount of sun exposure. So even if you're outside every day, you're probably still deficient. Dr. Emily Carter recommends that most adults over 60 take between 2,000 and 4,000 IU of D3 each night. And make sure it's D3, not D2. Take it with a little bit of healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or a spoonful of avocado, to help your body absorb it. And don't worry, it won't keep you awake. In fact, some studies suggest it actually improves sleep quality by calming your nervous system and reducing those annoying nighttime leg cramps. Vitamin K2, the missing link to stronger legs. Okay, now for the big one. The vitamin almost nobody's talking about, but the one that might be the most important of all. Vitamin K2, not K1. That's the one in leafy greens that helps your blood clot. This is K2, and it does something completely different. It's like your body's personal traffic cop for calcium. Here's what I mean. Calcium is great, but only when it's in the right place. And K2's job is to make sure calcium goes into your bones and teeth, not into your arteries, joints, or soft tissues. When K2 is missing, calcium goes rogue. It starts hardening your blood vessels, building up in your knees, and stiffening your muscles. That's why so many seniors with low K2 end up with both brittle bones and painful, achy legs. Their calcium is literally in the wrong place. But here's where it gets exciting. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who took K2 daily saw a 21% increase in quadriceps strength and a 31% improvement in standing balance in just 8 weeks. That's real, measurable muscle activation. And the people who took it before bed? They saw the best results, because that's when your bones and muscles are regenerating the most. Now here's the thing. K2 and D3 work together like a team. D3 helps your body absorb calcium, and K2 makes sure that calcium ends up in your bones instead of your arteries. Without K2, D3 can actually backfire. It can push calcium into places you don't want it. That's why some people take D3 and still feel stiff, sore, or even worse than before. The missing piece? K2. K2 also helps your muscles use glucose for energy and supports the formation of new bone tissue by activating a protein called osteocalin. That's especially important if you have slow circulation, insulin resistance, or prediabetes. In one clinical trial, seniors who supplemented with K2 showed better blood sugar control and greater leg endurance during walking tests. When taken at night, K2 even helped replenish muscle glycogen while they slept, so they woke up with stronger, more energized legs. The challenge? K2 is rare in modern diets. It's mainly found in aged cheeses, organ meats, and fermented foods like natto. Unless you're eating those regularly, you're probably not getting enough. That's why Dr. Emily Carter recommends supplementing with the MK7 form of K2. It's the most absorbable and stays active in your body the longest. When you take K2 before bed, it's like flipping a switch on your body's natural repair system. And if you're already taking D3, K2 is what unlocks its full power. All right, friends, let's bring it all home. If your legs have been feeling weaker, if stairs are getting harder, if you're waking up sore or cramping at night, it might not be just aging. It might be that your body is missing these 3 critical nutrients: B12, D3, and K2. And the beautiful thing? These aren't expensive. They're not complicated. They're just real solutions that work. when you take them at the right time. So here's my challenge for you. Start tonight. Pick up a quality B12 supplement, methylcobalamin sublingual, a bottle of vitamin D3, 2000 to 4000 IU, and some vitamin K2 in the MK7 form. Take them before bed. Give your body 2 weeks and watch what happens. Your legs have carried you through life. Let's give them what they need to stay strong for all the years ahead. If this video helped you, please hit that like button. It really helps us reach more seniors who need this information. Share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling. And don't forget to subscribe to Kind Care Seniors for more honest, science-backed health advice made just for you. Drop a comment below if you have questions or if you've tried any of these vitamins and noticed a difference. I love hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. You deserve to feel strong, steady, and confident every single day.